Hello, my name is Annie Morrow and I am the director of the Stephen A. Orthwein Center at Paraquad. I'm coming to you today to talk with you a little bit about the services that we provide at the Orthwein Center and the individuals that we serve. So to start off, I thought I'd give a little bit of an introduction into what Paraquad is and what we do. So Paraquad as a whole is a private, nonprofit, community-based center for independent living. And our mission at Paraquad is to champion equity and independence for people with disabilities through services, partnerships, education, and advocacy. We envision an integrated society free of barriers and discrimination, where disability is viewed as a natural part of human diversity. So as I mentioned, Paraquad is a center for independent living. So some may wonder, what exactly is that? So as a center for independent living, we have to provide a minimum of 5 independent living core services. 1 being information and referral, 2 being peer counseling, 3 individual systems advocacy, 4 being independent living skills training, and 5 being services that help facilitate a transition from nursing homes or other institutions back into the community. So we at Paraquad have a variety of programs. I mentioned some of those core services that all centers for independent living have to have, but we have other ones as well. Some being personal care attendant services, peer support services, assisted technology and equipment, education, employment, as well as deaf interpreting, disability advocacy, which kind of falls under that umbrella of advocacy as one of the independent living core services. And of course, exercise. And so that is really what I'm here to talk to you about. We exercise at the Stephen A. Orthwein Center. It's just one of the many programs of Paraquad. And so the Stephen A. Orthwein Center, we are a health and wellness facility, and we are, our goal is really to establish lifelong exercisers for individuals with disabilities as well as older adults. So we see a variety of clients that come to us. Some diagnoses include spinal cord injury, traumatic brain injury, stroke or CVA, Parkinson's disease, multiple sclerosis, so a wide range, as well as amputation. We even have individuals, older adults, that come to just have the expertise of our adaptive exercise specialists, which are therapists. We offer a variety of exercise services in order to meet the unique needs of our individuals, as well as our center offers state-of-the-art equipment. So I say we're kind of a beautiful blend of traditional gym setting and a rehab center. We have some equipment that you would see in a very traditional gym that is fully accessible to individuals, but we also have some of those more specialty equipment items that you might see in a rehab center. Just for a few clarification points, if you are coming to the Stephen A. Orthwein Center in person, we are located at 5200 Berthold Avenue. And so if you just put Paraquad into your maps, it will probably take you over to our main building off of Oakland. And so we are just behind that. We have our own big parking lot and our own big facility. Our hours of operation here are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We also have other tenants in our building. So the occupational therapy with Washington University has a research lab here, as well as a seating and mobility clinic. And our Logan Chiropractic also has a student health run center here that they also see some of our clients as well. Now back to our services, what we offer. So to start off, in order to come to our center, you have to be a member, so similar to what you would think of as a traditional gym. So that membership provides access to our adaptive exercise equipment, cardio and strength equipment that would include our group exercise classes. So we have a variety of group exercise classes that range from cardio drumming, adapted yoga, circuit training, interval training. We have a fit and fun class, crank cycle, which is a very popular class. So we have a variety of classes. At least one is offered each day, and often 2 classes are offered each day. So there is a schedule out for participants that might be interested in attending some of those classes. The membership also includes any educational programming that we might do, if we run a support group or hold any sort of in-service. For instance, Logan did a great presentation recently on laser therapy, and so a lot of our participants came to us as well as our staff and listened to that presentation. So all of those sorts of educational opportunities are available for individuals. And then also with that membership, we always have one staff member that is on the floor. And so that purpose is to help with our participants, getting them on and off equipment, to assist them with maybe consultation of exercises. Say they are wanting some ideas on how they can strengthen a certain muscle group. We can provide that consultation on what equipment would be appropriate, or use of dumbbells or free weights. So we always have that, can have that conversation with individuals. Also includes equipment setup, or if someone just needs assistance just with the setup of toileting, for instance, we can help get them on the transfer part of that service. So that all falls under kind of the general membership. And then kind of the next thing, in order to become an actual member of our program, we have each person go through an initial assessment. And so with the initial assessment, this is really the time that that individual can sit down one-on-one with one of our adaptive exercise specialists and establish what their goals are. We will do a few of our physical and occupational therapy standardized measures with them, and then set goals for a couple months and then a year from that date. And so then we check on them annually to see how they're progressing towards their goals, if there's any modifications to the exercise or fitness routine that we need to make. We also, this time is also utilized to help show them pieces of equipment, how to safely get on and off, and kind of consult with starting that exercise routine. We also offer one-on-one exercise training. So if you think of kind of that gym fitness center that you might go to, kind of like a personal training. The only difference is that we are very unique in that our staff are all licensed physical and occupational therapists. So we call ourselves adaptive exercise specialists in this role, as we are a community-based exercise and fitness program, but we are all therapists by trade. So with those one-on-one trainings, we can really utilize our skills as therapists to help progress the individual and help meet them what their goals are. We also can utilize a lot of our specialty equipment in these one-on-one trainings, because usually those will require more expertise of the staff member in order to safely get people using that equipment. We also, with that one-on-one training, if the individual is needing telehealth, we can also offer telehealth services too. And then finally, the last kind of bit of services, we have our FES cycle, so functional electrical stimulation. So we have the RT300 here, and it is a leg or arm and core cycle. And the purpose of it is really to help decrease spasticity, improve range of motion, improve circulation, and help increase strength and the recruitment of the motor segments. So it's used to help stimulate contractions in weak or paralyzed muscles, and then that helps to generate a patterned muscle activity. So that's another service that we offer here. So I'd like to kind of talk through a little bit, I guess, of what our business model is. We aren't traditional therapy, even though our staff is therapists. So we are a fee for service. So I'll talk kind of through what those different costs and pricing are. So the first one being a general membership. So that general membership is $50 a month. As I had mentioned, in order to get someone set up, they start with an initial assessment and then annually get that assessment, and that is $80, that one time a year fee. We also offer packages, so if they buy for 6 months or the year, say, they can get some price knocked down from that. We also offer family attendant memberships. So if someone is just coming in as a caregiver to assist the individual, whether it's getting on and off the equipment or just being there for moral support, they are welcome to come at no cost. If they are coming to us, if they are wanting to exercise themselves, we also offer a family attendant membership. So that would be where they can exercise as well as their caregiver at the same time. And so that is $40 a month. And our an annual assessment is not necessarily required for the family attendant membership. Sometimes individuals will want to take advantage of that just to kind of get that one-on-one initial setup and introduction into the equipment. So it's really dependent on the person. And then for the one-on-one exercise training, that price is $85 per hour. We also have packages for that as well, which drops the price a little bit. We have an exercise drop-in rate too. So some individuals may just want to only do group exercise. And so for that case, they might just pay a $10 per class drop-in fee. So that's also an option. And then finally, the FES cycle, like I had talked about, the first setup is $85 because it's usually, it takes about an hour, kind of have a one-on-one to really get the parameters of what the FES cycle is for that individual. And then after that, it's $25 an hour, or many people will just buy 5 sessions for $100, so it drops the price some. And then lastly, we do offer scholarships and grants. So this is really dependent on the grants that we have kind of each year at that time. So for instance, we have the Reeves Foundation and Parkinson's Foundation right now. And so those 2 grants are geared towards spinal cord injury and Parkinson's disease. So it's a little bit more diagnosis specific. We also have income-based scholarships too. So with that, the individual would just have to show proof of income, and then based on that, they would know if they would qualify for a full scholarship or a half scholarship. We also, I forgot to mention, being a fitness center, we are certified with Renew Active and Silver Sneakers. That individual would still have to pay the annual assessment fee, but then after that, their membership would be covered through those fitness memberships through their insurance. So with that, I think that is kind of a big snapshot of the Stephen A. Orthwein Center and kind of how we operate. It is a wonderful place. I know I'm biased, but it is such a great community atmosphere. People are supportive, energetic, and it's just a wonderful place. So I hope you get to come and enjoy it as much as we do. So looking forward to it. Thank you.